Hi there, welcome. In our previous session, we explored over the order for the link clause, and we also talked about using the offset with the link, and then we use the group by where we said, or I said, that the group by helps you to link or just give you unique record based on calling that you specify in it. Okay. And I attempted to write a particular format and I got an error thrown at me, which I explained to you. It's because of the setting of the thing. Now, it's also depending on the technical team. They could have such setting set up that uh, kind of it's a safe practice. In a safe practice, you know, because they are like this, and to just have write your vehicle where you must indicate the column you want an vehicle in the select in this initial select here. Okay. And same thing must be applied, you know, here. However, the more you use it, don't really need to you don't really need to do that, to have that discussion with the technical thing. And in this case here, so I have enabled such that you can allow write query, and I simply use this command here and set global mode to this, depending on the tool that you're using. If you're using the SQL workbench, so you can just copy this out. It's gonna be in the description, all right? Just copy it out, fit, execute, and then you'll be able to easily um, run your queries like that. So from here now, picking it up, basically we'll see that we have three distinct regions, okay? Three distinct regions from the entire seven rows in this data set. So we have three distinct regions. So with this now, you can extract your data to have a better on it. And I did mention that we're going to look at aggregate function, but to help us understand or appreciate aggregate function, I would like to get back to our create table uh, command where we were specifying the data type. Okay. Now, if you recall, we had to do this create table, you know, and so we specified the name. So let's just say um, second, right? Second table. And now we have to impute the column name and their type. Okay. So if we're going to the next section, say is an integer, I'll just like to call this the travel the or can I just take this for now? Can I just for now? Let's not get confused. If I uh let's say we're using again, just say phone and you recall they pick backup, right? Backup for the backup is five name of card. Now I'm going to one deal signifying birth, and for the type I'm going to say date. Now let me put it with this table, created free. it, table is created. Table is created here to say it from, from second table. We won't have it from second. It's empty, right? Now, our focus here is on this create command where we have uh, calling the data type, calling data type, calling name, and data type. Now, I just like to broadly categorize data type of SQL database, the SQL database into a numeric data type, a string data type, and then you have date, date slash time data type. These are like basic data type. There are other data type, which are easily advanced. Now, under number data type, the most popular is the so there are different variants, small I, the big I. Some person may pronounce it as int, all right, integer to say number. Okay, you can read up more, and then next is if you know you're not with a number, you have the vector, not vector, but you have strings. So if you're not doing number, it's just easy to assume, like, oh, you're dealing with text, and sometimes text and there are strings, right? It's like a combination of it allows just impute character. So you could have by have an alphabet. It can or the vector seems to be quite popular. Depending if you have experience and you're involved in design of the database, then you can say, hey, I want a particular type that isn't vector because of your design. Okay, that kind of like a really technical conversation on the scope of our discourse here. Next to it, we have date slash time data type, and you can see it in case you're using it to indicate date of birth of uh, the names of sales rep, you know. So typically, you want a date, a date. So you could have date time, you have time, you have different data type. You can look it up, and just get yourself abreast of this. But more importantly, when you're faced with a table and you're not sure data type, you can use this command, right? Describe and then name of the table. So let's say our second table, right? And I hit run. So now I can see three columns I have SNO, name, and your type. Okay. Now if we apply the same thing to the previous that will the first step that first step, you know, first step, okay, that's the different database. Let me just the seller table. So we see we have the column, which are the column, they are data type, all right, and the essence are set this to be the primary key is something you're going to pick up more advanced level of conversation. So here John set to text. I didn't pick up for this. Uh, unit cost. You're saying double here. And the reason why I said it is because it had to monitor value. Monetary value is typically used two decimal places. Hence double. To allow decimal points for it to show it. But just make it, it likely want to just round it by probability. and it might affect me the long in certain other operations, so hence I said double same as the total, set to double. Okay. So this is just to give you an insight to this data type. Now, coming back to our seller stage where we use group by code to identify, excuse me, to identify the unique region. Sorry, that's all right. So where we use to identify the unique region or region. Now, having region put up here, it's a good one, okay, but it's not. Now let's compare since the records are not so much. I just display every and have 7 rows return. And we've already seen that we have just 3 regions. Now you may want to say, hey, I want to count how many times a region is captured data set, right? Or you want to know the total number of units allocated to a region. Now these are areas where the aggregate function comes in, and you could use them as standalone or you could use them with a group by function. Okay. Now, to just have a count, clear count, one of such is an aggregate function. You can specify the column you want to count, you want to perform it for, or you could just say, hey, count everything, and it returns 37. Okay. Now, let's see what happens when we apply count to unit, no, to a region rather, and we also include the region. And next, I'm going to say group by region. Now, see, this gives a better view, okay, for math reasons. I'm just going to have the region multiple text, you know. And now I see the east region has 11, you know, it appears times. Central 21, west 25. I can even add uh, the other by clause to say, hey, order by the count, right? The count of them. And I wrote, so now see, the one that least appeared, remember when you don't specify it, it does a descending order. Sorry, order. If everyone in ascending order from the least top uh, down the other. So that's why 5, 11, 21. And we can already see that, oh, the west starts by east 21, central 20, east 11, central 21. And if we just do a quick summation of this, 5 plus 1, that's 16. 16 plus 21, that's 37. And it tallies up with the total value that we are in there, so that we have 37 records. So with this gives you like a better picture. You can give a report on it, you know, helps you to perform analysis, and which is part of mainstay as an administrator of database or as analyst, depending on as long as you have to interface with database. These are things you want to pick out or draw up. So knowing aggregate functions are really, really key. Okay. Another important aggregate function is and five factors as well is the sum. Okay, so you have all right some as SU. Okay, so typically you're just counting record. Some you have to perform some on a question which data type is a numeric data type. So it could int uh, a double like you think, but it should be a numeric data type. So we have unit, okay, and now I'm just going to take off other back, other back clause and execute this, and we can better now that in terms of units allocated to each region, the West seems to be the least with 174, the Central 906, which is the max, and the East with 536. Okay, now this is using an aggregate function in line a group by clause. You know, they really complement each other. They can serve as standalone as you saw with the count. You can also they apply and take off the by function. It's just going to give you the summation of all the value in here. So it depends on your information as to what is that you intend to achieve. All right. What do you intend to do with this? Okay. So you have you have mm, uh there is even one interesting one. It starts with group. You start I like it. Just do some section, play around, okay, and then let me get from response. What did you encounter? Did you face any roadblock, any challenge? I want to hear from you. You know what? This is meant to be really conversation now. So try your hand on a few of these things. And before I wrap up the session, I wrote something here that I want to add to this. Okay. Now, this is just meant for reporting. Now, in this bench, and so you may have some problem. You can just simply export what you're doing here, to a local file, a CSV, or you could even an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, because it's a tabular. So if you're going to have to just export this, and send it to a superior, like it's nice to just perform some easy formatting, such as it's good that accuracy region is fine, but at least some unit as a column header doesn't really look very well. So it's better if you can use an alias, alias. And to do that, just it's not a main question. You just mean using the word ask, space, and then you type in your preferred name for that column, so to speak. So you can a default column or a column that you're creating based on your operation, such as this case the sum column. Now you can type it out, say unit, let's just say unit, and it executes. However, I advise that you enclose in code or double code. Okay, it's better practice. It really helps because think keywords. One of the reasons why they are some of these words are reserved. You can't use them in writing a query. But if you're able to encode something in code and perhaps put something is a keyword, supposed to be a reserved word, it would suit better, you know. a typical understand to date, so that you really want the name of that to come up to wherever you see this data as data. So enclosing area in quotes or symbol is a good way of like preserving for the time being. So I really hope you're letting a lot, and adding value for your time. I must applaud you for sticking on this long. We just have few more things to cover. By now, I'm pretty confident that you can confidently administer the database and the basic operation, which is what we set out to do. Thanks and keep it going. I'll see you.